see a bunch over on the right side moving down. I see a bunch of
yeah, maybe those
vans
other ones are
moving down.
closed while they're. Yeah, maybe those other ones are closed while they're.
There they are. They're over on the right side.
So, you two having a nice time today?
Yeah,
Tell me what you've learned.
but there's a lot of really old stuff, and J. Paul Getty had a lot of money.
And the oldest antiquity here is 6,000 BC, and it's of a woman, and
A
it's
hermaphrodite.
hermaphroditic. Actually, it's a woman-man thing.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
What do you make of that?
There were hermaphrodites then, as they are
So,
today.
you two having a nice time
Maybe
today?
they were more socially acceptable then.
Tell me what you've learned.
Maybe.
But there's a
I
lot
wonder
of
what
really
the-
old
what the-
stuff, and J. Paul
I
Getty
mean,
had
I
a
wonder
lot
what
of
it
money.
And the oldest antiquity here is 6,000 BC. About naming your child, because they say to wait to name your child before you, and wait till they're show some inclination. It's hermaphroditic, and then they give them a sex change operation. But in the olden days, they weren't able to do that.
What do you make of
So
that?
they just remained.
There were hermaphrodites
she,
then,
he.
as they are today.
Yeah.
Maybe they were more socially acceptable then.
Maybe. I wonder what the I mean, I wonder what that means. I don't know. It's interesting because I was just talking about it last night.
Website designers,
About
because they were
naming your
taking
child.
pixels too.
Because
But
they
instead
say
of like
to wait to
digital
name your child
pixels,
before
it was
you-
like little pieces
and
of
wait
glass
till
and
they're,
stone that they
show
put
some
on the floor.
inclination towards one sex
One
or the other.
pixel at a time.
And then they give them a sex
I'm
change
impressed.
operation. But in the olden days, they weren't able to do that. I lost. So they didn't even demand the $50 reward. Plus 5. So we can go have another beer and some more food, and then do our second round. How's that sound?
Actually, the original website designers, because they were painting mixed Bloody Mary. But instead of like digital pixels,
Yeah,
it was like
and
little
it tasted
pieces
like
of glass and stone
berry
that they
Bloody
put on the
Mary.
floor.
Like a mixed berry Bloody
One
Mary.
pixel at a time. I'm impressed.
Sweet.
Yeah. What did you learn, Miss Eugene?
Yeah, what did you learn, Mr. Director? Huh? Why don't you tell us? Why don't you give the audience something to leave with? Not just our boring banter, Mr. Director. And I got my sketchbook back
I don't.
that I
I
lost.
think
And they didn't even
his
demand the
art is
$50
expressing
reward,
his point of view.
which is what? What does he learn?
Well, that's why we have to do a doctoral thesis on the artwork of Mr. Simpson.
He's learned that antiquities are boring. So we can go have another beer. They're not some more food, and then do our second round. What is the idealized male figure
I also
called?
learned
A
different-
Kronos, a Kenorios,
Koros.
and they used to put that on all of their graves, like this idealized.
Mix
So
of
it's
Bloody
not like
Mary
advertising.
when the
it's
car is in
just-
motion.
It's always been that way.
Yeah.
We've always
And it tasted like,
like berry Bloody Mary.
It's not just now.
Like a mixed berry Bloody Mary. Although there was that period of time where the fat women were considered beautiful.
Well, it comes and goes. It's happened many times in history.
It has.
Yeah.
But the women back then looked really manly.
Turn of the 19th century, round and tall was big.
What is that called? It starts with an R.
Rubenesque.
You're Rubenesque. Rubenesque.
I'm Rubenesque. But I happen to be living in the wrong time period.
But women were big, and they had big muscles, and they were like manly. I could barely tell them apart from
What
the
did
men.
you learn, Miss
Yeah, what
Eugene?
did you learn, Mr. Director?
Oh, I had no problem. There were
But-
certain distinguishing factors.
But I like the Getty better, the regular music. Which is what? What does he learn?
Well, that's why we have to do a doctoral thesis on the artwork of Mr. Simpson.
Huh? Why don't you tell us? He's learned that give the audience something to leave with. Real, not just our boring fans. They're not as boring. Oh, Mr. We learned that. What is the idealized male figure called?
I think his art is expressing his point of view.
Antiquities are boring, which is what? What does he learn? They're not as
That's why we have to do a doctoral thesis on the artwork.
What is the idealized male figure called? A Kronos? A Kenorios?
Koros.
And they used to put that on all of their graves, like this idealized. So it's not like advertising. It's just we've learned it's always been that way. Antiquities are boring in human form. Real. Not just now. They're not as boring. Although there was that. What is the idealized male figure called? A Kronos?
Well, it comes and goes.
Kenorios? Koros. It has?
Yeah.
And they used to put that on all of their... The women back then looked really manly. Right.
Turn of the 19th century. Round and full.
So it's not like advertising. It's just... What is that called? It's always been that way. We've always idealized the human form.
Rubenesque.
You're Rubenesque.
I'm Rubenesque. But I happen to be living in the wrong
But women were big, and they had big muscles, and they were. Although there was that, was that the period of time where the fat women were considered beautiful?
Well, it comes and goes. It's happened many times in history.
It has?
Yeah. There was certain
But the
distinguishing
women back then looked really manly.
Turn of the 19th century, round and full was big.
What is that called? It starts with an R.
Rubenesque.
You're Rubenesque. Rubenesque.
I'm Rubenesque. But I happen to be living in the wrong time period.
But women were big, and they had big muscles, and they were like manly. I could barely tell them apart from the men. Could you?
Oh, I had no problem. There were certain distinguishing factors.
But I like the Getty better.